So here I am at the lake. It's Christmas Eve. I'm having a fire in the temporary fire pit. It's a big old oil drum. I think I mentioned this past year, this whole area got really badly flooded during a massive weather event, shall we say. And that lake that you see all the way down there, which is probably a good 6 feet or 8 feet below where I am, when the lake is low, it's like 10 feet below where I'm standing. It just came up and flooded this yard and swept away the old fire pit. So, boo! I'm just holding my phone in my hand, so I mean, keeping it steady is enough of a chore. But anyways, battery is almost dead. I'm gonna go play with my squirt for a while. Maybe I'll catch you a bit later.
Can I put a little snow in there?
You know, as I'm working out here, as I'm playing with my fire making abilities, I have a few thoughts going on in my head. One, I'm definitely gonna get my mother-in-law a new blade for this saw. The second is something that Paul Bakima said, and Paul is currently not making videos, but he's made some in the past, and from my chats with him, he will be making some again, which is good, because I think he's worth watching. He's a smart dude. He's a nice guy. A lot of his videos are like MRE related. You know, he does a lot of sort of tests of MREs and stuff like that. But one thing he said, sorry about that, guys. One thing he said to me recently was interesting. He was talking about he was talking about One Tigress. He's done some business with them, and they did him a real solid on a recent order. And he was telling me about it because what he says is that he likes to give praise as loud as he bitches, you know. And that was interesting because I'm like some people. I'm the type to rage tweet about something, you know. In fact, I've got one coming on. But not everyone tweets their appreciation or talks about a company that's really done them a good, you know, a good solid customer service favor, or just displayed really good customer service or really good quality. So what I'd like over the next year, if you guys deal with a company that does you a real solid, or whose product just won't let you down, or in any way the company has really sort of outdone itself in a good way, talk about it. Let me know about it, first of all, because as I'm, you know, planning the next few years of this channel, some of that is going to be gear purchases and stuff. I'm going to spend some money on this channel. My situation has changed whereby I'll have a little bit of wiggle room on that, and I intend to take advantage of it. So if I'm going to be spending money, I want to spend it with the right groups, the right companies or whatever. And I don't mean made in America or made in Canada or made, no, I mean I'm talking about something better than that. I'm saying, you know, I was trying to buy something and X happened and they did Y to give me, you know, Z result, which was A-okay in my books. Something like that. I want to hear about companies that have really, really made you happy to be dealing with them. It doesn't have to be bushcraft or survival related, but I mean, this channel is focusing on stuff like that, but, oh, excuse me, my daughter gave me a wicked cold. But, you know, in any way the company that's really made you happy to spend your money with them. I want to hear about it. You know, you can PM me, you can tweet at me, you can make a video. I would love to see a video. Say, you know, hey Jess, you know, check out this video of mine. I think you'll be interested. You know, Facebook me, whatever. I've also got a few questions for you guys. What I'm gonna do is, those of you who are on my Facebook page, this is something I've already done with my Instagram. I'm gonna split my Facebook page into like my personal one, which exists now, which is also where all my Raindance stuff is, and like a specific Raindance Bushcraft page. Once it's ready, I'll make an announcement, and then you guys who are Facebook friends with me, you can switch it up or just add it, you know, if you want. Those of you who are on Instagram, you know, it's funny, I'm not talking that great, but it's not even cold. It's like -7 today. It's gorgeous out here, so I don't know why I'm losing control of the lips. It's the cold that my daughter gave me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Where was I? Yeah. I'm sort of, over the past year, those of you who are followers of my Instagram page will notice that I've really sort of started creating a multi-platform persona, I guess. I'm taking massive advantage of Instagram because I really like Instagram. I'm going to be splitting the Facebook page off, as I said. But how many of you guys are on Twitter? Because I have a Twitter page or feed or whatever for my personal stuff and my, you know, my writing related stuff or whatever, you know, boring political crap. But is it worth it for me to set up a Raindance Bushcraft Twitter handle? I haven't done it yet because I'm not picking up a lot of Twitter action from you guys. Like, no one's really talking about Twitter. But if enough of you guys are there, it might be worth my while. But I don't want to do it if a lot of you guys aren't there, you know? I don't know. I'm hoping to try and get a little snowshoeing in. But I don't know if it's been cold enough. Here's the thing. There are tracks there. I don't know if they're skidoo tracks or if they're ski tracks, but there are tracks. So I don't think I'm going to fall through the ice, especially on snowshoes. So I'm going to see if I can get a little snowshoeing in today or maybe tomorrow morning before we haul our cookies 1,000,000 kilometers to my sister's place for supper. Oh, I can't wait to not be sick anymore. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit, you know, like where the tracks are, it looks a little slushy. So I don't know, but I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Anyways, I'll catch you guys a little later, no matter what I do tonight or tomorrow. I'll, you know, even just to sort of say, hey, thanks for watching, guys. But right now, I'm going to get back to playing with the fire. So, speak to you guys soon. I love how silent the lake is when it's all covered in snow. Like, obviously, it's not covered in 30,000 Canada geese, so it's quieter on that front, let me tell you. But I also mean, like, all the tiny little sounds that happen when a lake is liquid just aren't happening right now. Like, the only sound out here, aside from my big yap, is the fire right behind this camera. There's no sound coming from out there. There's no slapping of like waves on the rocks. There's no, like, the reeds that are there and sometimes swish in the breeze. Nothing. There's nothing. And I just had this memory of when I was a lot younger. I used to have this friend who has moved to Australia now, but he and I used to pal around a lot. We were a couple of real geeks, let me tell you. So our list of friends grew thin on occasion. But we, one winter, man, we were up at his family's cottage, and the two of us walked out into the middle of the lake where his family's cottage is, or was. I don't know if they still have it. We're talking like, fudge. I almost said a baddie there. Like 25 years ago, give or take, maybe a little more. But it was like the dead of winter. It was -30, and we just walked out into the middle of the lake and we just laid there and looked up. And the only thing I could hear was my own breathing, because we were both absolutely silent. When I was younger, I didn't like winter that much. I was about to say Christmas, but that's not what I'm talking about. I was never much, because I'm not a massive fan of skiing, like downhill skiing or snowboarding. I tried snowboarding. I wasn't bad at it, but I was a little too claustrophobic for having my feet like locked in like that. At least with skis, I don't feel that my feet are both like trapped together. Sorry about shaking the camera there, guys. But anyways, I've really come to like winter a lot more now that I've discovered snowshoes. And I mean, man, you should see my squirt when she's outside. Which strangely, she's inside right now. But she spent a lot of today outside. But like as I started getting outside in the winter more, I've sort of reconnected with some of the stuff I used to really like about it, you know? Like the off moments of being outside in the winter. Not when you're cruising down a mountainside on skis or whatever, but when you're just sitting there and listening to nothing, you know? Like I'm looking out over this over this lake right now, and like, you know, the snow is sort of glinting back at me, because I know snow isn't really white. It just looks that way because it's a bazillions of tiny clear crystals, you know. But it's hard not to see the magic when it's glinting, you know, when all those little crystals are glinting back at you. Stuff like that I really like about winter, you know. And I don't even mind the cold anymore. I don't like it when it hits -40 in the wind chill. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, especially with this jacket on. This is not my main winter coat. But I think I may have a rage tweet coming on about my main winter coat. Not going to talk about that right now because this is a positive video. This is a Christmas message or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I really like where winter's taking me on my inner journey these days. But anyways, just a few winter deep thoughts with Jesse. I'm not saying my last name until after my other video has expired, my giveaway. And by the way, guys, get in on that, man. Make a guess. Doesn't matter if you're wrong. Believe me, I have heard it all. Anyway, all right. Speak to you guys a little later. Wow, what a difference a day makes, eh? It's Christmas morning. It's a true Canadian Christmas here, folks. You know, I can't even see, well, I was going to say I can't even see the other side of the lake, but I can't even see like 100 meters out, you know? Not even close. I can't even see probably 50 or 25 meters even. I know I just counted that backwards, but you know what? It's an early morning and it was a late night, so I'm kind of feeling it. But there's a house load of happy kids and happy adults and happy, so whatever. I'm going to call it a win anyway. So I don't know if I'll have time to get the snowshoes on, but man, it's nice out here. It's a tidy -11. With the wind chill, I don't know because I haven't felt any wind so far. There's still a lot of day to go. But yeah, it's so nice out here. I like it. I like it. So I hope everyone's having a good, or by the time you guys see this, I hope everyone had a good Christmas day. I hope everyone was safe. I know especially here in Quebec, sometimes driving can be a bit of a chore at this time of year. But I hope everyone out there is, you know, having a great time. Drinking some good beverages, eating some good food, getting some good gifts if you're that type. You know, whatever Yuletide thing you did, I hope it was great. So I guess I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna have some brekkies. Just wanted to say to everyone, I hope your Christmas was good. And of course, to say that if you like what I'm doing, then please get the conversation started down below. Leave me some comments. Share the video, please. I'm still on my drive to 25. Subscribe. If you've already subscribed, then hit that little bell and leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks, folks. All the best.